The film immediately starts by him being beaten up by a bunch of people and he has a shitty day. But little did we know that that was just a small hint of what was coming for the rest of the film. Yo, hey guys, what's up? I just wanted to jot some quick takes down on this movie Gaami that I watched. Of course, the movie came out on March 8th, and surprisingly, the public reception was great. I'm glad that people did turn up to the theater for the first day. That was a pleasant surprise. Initial impressions, I have to say, were pretty good. The film starts off with our man Vishwak.
నాకు ఈ సమస్య ఎప్పటి నుంచి ఉందో
The Vishwak the same. So he has to get off his ass from the ashram and he has to find this Baba who dropped him off there. He basically has this disease. I don't know, man. The disease wasn't explained very clearly, and they kind of wrote around. The whole movie was written around it. There's this one MacGuffin that's in Himalayas that Vishwak has to, but ultimately the curse of touch is a complex problem that is almost too sci-fi and can't be properly explained. Even in this film, they go the route of a vague experimental failure by shocking the genitals to cause this. Wait, what? So he goes along on this journey and he tags along with Chandni Chaudhary, who's this. She has no redeeming qualities in the mountains. Like, she's useless there apart from being like extra luggage for Vishwak and for to explain to the audience, because our hero is basically a mute guy who doesn't talk. If he talks like Re Indra, Re na problem ni kartamaitunda, like this. So it's super weird for Vishwak to talk in this movie. So she's the one who's like,
మనకు 2 days టైం ఉంది.
మనకు టైం లేదు తెలుసా నీకు. The two other subplots are, one is like a Nazi facility concentration camp with this guy and he's trying to escape, but he can't escape and he's being tortured, and that's very violent, man. That stuff was unnecessarily too violent, too traumatic and too indulgent in that aspect. But at the end, you really don't get a closure for the things that happen inside that particular lab. So, and yeah, it becomes much more important towards the end of the film, and without spoiling the twist, which we can all see from 4 miles away. I just like to say that the Nazi facility and the characters inside, it all looks cool, presented very cool, but ends up nowhere, zero places. And I wasn't really too amazed by the girl story either. I mean, it started off great. I mean, I was like invested in how these Devadasi traditions or whatever like affect, and they don't really delve much into that Devadasi stuff. They just like say that, oh yeah, she's a Devadasi, and you understand what work she has to do. So yeah, that all of that was a bit of a surprising. I mean, again, the main problem of this movie was it went nowhere. It started off just about that mushrooms thing and this guy's touch problem, and then yeah, and the little girl story too. Like, it goes nowhere, man. What does it tell apart from the fact that wow, we've got such great visuals. Look at the music; it's good, right? I get it, but it should tell something along with being, visually pleasing at any point, and it dragged on for too long. And the twist is basically every short film ever. Okay, I'm heavily into spoilers now. Like Vishwak basically admitting the fact that, he wants to kill himself now, and suddenly he's just like, he realizes all of that. He forms a picture in his head, like, and yeah, it then goes nowhere. He just randomly finds that mushroom out in the open. He just jumps towards it, he gets it, he doesn't. And there's also a fucking lion chasing him. And with all those injuries, I mean, they just threw reality out the fucking door towards the climax, man. Like, basically, Vishwak being able to fall off of mountains in the Himalayas doesn't make any sense, when you think about it. But it works, on the big screen when you're not really thinking about things. For a brief period, they show lobotomy and stuff, and that was ultimately a fake out, because that's not what leads to this disease or ultimately pays off to anything. in the movie. So a lot of these fake misdirections exist in all the three stories, which conveniently merge into one. Like so convenient. అంటే అంత కన్వీనియంట్ కూడా ఉంటుందా? I mean, sure, that was me being very reductive. Yeah, it had a lot of fresh new qualities, a fresh approach, and some great, immaculate pre-production work that I'm sure led to this level of execution. And I'm very happy for the team if they're celebrating their success right now. If they're not happy with the numbers, then I do urge the audience to watch it. Yeah, that's one reason to go and watch Gaami. Yeah, guys, hope you had a great time. Check in with you next time then. Thank you for watching.